wonder if in this situation, these people have me titled as the husband or the wife. Because if my person is foreign and everything that they got would be from me, with lying to me the whole relationship about what belongs to me, what's my estate. If they married me and it was if they something happened to my dad, they married me into that family and this was my dad's estate or my estate, and me and my dad didn't get to deliver that yet. And if the witches, which would be the Olsons, which supposed to have been married to the dad, but I don't think that they were. I don't think that she was. I wasn't there. If they sent in, if they created a splice of them, which would be the devil's breed, to marry me, and my dad was not fully here. My dad was at my wedding, but if that is not my original, the original version of my father with the soul, from the wedding picture that I keep showing y'all here, with me and my dad, and then my stepmother and my boyfriend, and he looked a lot like my stepmother. He didn't look the same in that picture. I don't remember him looking like that. So they could have swapped him out for that week just for the marriage and just for whatever it was with the honeymoon. So again, this person could have split in the honeymoon and they could have sent another version of this man back home with me. But somebody stayed in Florida. I don't know if they kept both of us in Florida and cloned us. I don't know what the fuck they did, but let's look at this energy, because I was just looking at a video and it says, you thought you were going to take everything from a provider. Now you, let's see what it say. Because I know that this, so this is going to confirm, it says now you go to prison. But this is this Poseidon energy. They don't have no rule over autochthonous law or indigenous law. If that's the case, indigenous law outweighs maritime law. So even if this is somebody trying to revenge on me, I don't know why they would be doing that from the waters. This would just be maybe jealousy or something. Now we know that Beauty 9419, and the reason why you're using 9419 is because that's that address over there in Pleasant Prairie where y'all could have been living, or where this masculine stayed living when I moved here to Racine County. They sent me here with a clone, and the original man stayed back in Pleasant Prairie. And y'all was building something, and you killed that man because you had an addiction, because you obsessed with me, and you think you're gonna use Poseidon or some waterways to rule me. But indigenous law don't have nothing over autochthonous law. That's my law. That's the origines law. So we could go into indigenous law, and if indigenous law outweighs maritime law, but originally autochthonous law, which is the main law of the land, not the offspring, because indigenous are the offspring, native are offspring. It's not nothing that's naturally built into the soil here. It's a plant. It's something that grew, or something that's an offspring of, or a subgroup or a sub race of people off of what originally was already here. The Native Americans are not the original people of this land. It's my people that look like this. These robust women with large hands and big feet and large calves and big boobs and small butts. Right? Okay. All right. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, because nothing that this person had. See, that's why I said with Satan fooling everybody against the world card energy, or that nurtured Holy Spirit energy, or God's daughter. Okay. So this is why we have the spec energy there. All right. So we got this voodoo high priestess here. Okay. Somebody's doing voodoo. Okay. The voodoo that you do so well. It's a spell. Hell, make me want to shoot, shoot, shoot. So let me get back to the subject. Peps on the something, make you get hot, make you work up a sweat. When you skip to my loop, my darling, not falling in love, but I'm falling for you. Gonna get you, bet your bottom dollar, you'll be but under pressure. No, Sandy, I wanna like taste you. Well, you can get your lips wet, cause it's time to have pep. On your march, get set, go, let me shoot to the next man with the 3-piece suit. I spend all my dough, Ray me cutie, shoot shooby dooby, like Scooby Dooby. I don't know, every time I hear the song, I gotta do a part. So that's exactly what the fuck is about to go down. And I'm about to crush you hoes. I'm about to put you down. Because I'm going to get every motherfucking thing that belong to me. At the end of the day. Okay, this is my motherfucking set, bitch. And if you tried to have another, so you killed that man. When they put that newspaper article in there about them 4 strippers, now these could be family, these could be people that strip people's family down to the T and steal all the stuff. So the reason why some of these bitches is homeless, you can't feel bad for them. These are the in Deuteronomy 28, these are the curses that these people, if they really homeless. Some of them putting on for the city, some of them putting on to get your uh to get you to pay them or get you to, engage with them or feel sorry for them. But yeah, Shannon Hensley and Beauty 9419, I know exactly why y'all don't have no place to go. I know exactly why you homeless and why everybody, so many people wanted me homeless, and I'm still sitting in a home. And I'm still sitting in a home, my home. Because even if y'all killed that nigga 3 years ago again, you see what I'm saying? Even if you killed him 3 years ago when he had COVID again by poisoning the food over there with that family, before that nigga left, this shit was signed over to me. So even if you bring a replacement in here, they not about to take it from me. You understand? You're not about to take it from me. No, the fuck you can't. Even if you tried to move the 2 daughters back in here to try to help them pay the bills and make it seem like we the only ones paying, it don't matter. This is my motherfucking house. All right. So this could be Maxine Waters and them playing games. All that fun and games y'all was doing off my energy. I seen that little Congress meeting that y'all had the other day, and she was like, "No, y'all was doing everything wrong. You was letting these people abuse some type of authority over me or my energy, and then it was okay when nobody knew, and now you want to try to build up some kind of case or something to protect yourself and try to shoot me down when I didn't have anything to do with it." Yeah. So y'all 4 girls, because you look just like one of them girls on that fucking picture, or that's one of your clones, killed the Cross boy, the Coleman boy. One of the Colemans. Okay? This could be one that was not around me for a very long time. This person, if I seen this person, I probably wouldn't even remember I wouldn't even know who he was. But I was hearing something about the more bounce to the ounce. So when I'm hearing that's making me think about the masculine energy, because back in the day when he walked, when he walked in high school and stuff, people knew he was like, he had a funny walk, like where there was a little pep or a little bounce in his step, right? And I noticed he don't have that no more. For a long time, he haven't had that, right? So this could be the version of him. Now they showed a black man in that image. They showed a black man named somebody Cross, that those 4 strippers killed when he was helping them with it could be somebody could have been helping somebody get an abortion. Okay, something like this, or they could have been helping this person, helping somebody do something. Okay, it was helping them do something with the car or something like this, right? Which could be a person, right? And then y'all killed that person. You did. Somebody, you a psychopath, Beauty 9419. And you copying off of my Akashic. They got you, if this is the waterways or Poseidon them, they got you hooked up to my intel to make it seem like you intelligent. You riding on my coattail. This is one of Diddy's daughters. Do I diddy dum diddy do? Okay. Or one of my cousin Dante's daughters. From like the it's probably like the 3rd generation version, or the 3rd generation, or the third, yeah, generation. Yeah. This is probably what's her name? Zaria, or another child or something maybe. All right. So let's see. So yeah, and because when I seen 9419, I went back and I looked in that area and I found a house, and I was like, dang, but I can't find it no more. I don't know why I can't find it on the map, or I can't find it no more. But I was having visions of this girl meeting up with that man at that house. All right. So again, yes, I'm going to get everything if this is the case. And this just linked it. Why is another girl tapped into your? So when God is saying in the Bible, if y'all want to use the Bible, that even if you're doing something in your head, this ain't talking about looking at it, because men gonna see boobs. It's a natural thing for men to look at body parts and things like this. It's a natural thing for you to be fascinated by somebody's beauty or something, and you go to sleep at night and you like, man, he was fine, and you see a nigga face or something, or when you masturbating or when you having sex for something pleasing to come into, nobody can stop that. Those are natural reactions. But what it is talking about is if you have a neurochip with another bitch to ruin your wife or to steal everything from your wife, or if you have a neurochip with 1,000 people in your head and all y'all did the whole time you was with me was plot on me about how you gonna take my power and my money and my finances and blindfold me throughout the whole marriage while you was stealing from me and while you was using me to feed your crops in the field. because you knew I was a fucking healer. Okay. Or some kind of murder. That's like how if these people end up murdering your wife or murdering, like again, this could be paper genocide or otherwise. If I'm a Christ energy and God is going to keep replenishing me and bringing me back here, that don't mean that people ain't going to get in trouble for these deaths. This is what we talking about, because nobody can be holy still after death but Christ. The rest of you motherfuckers is ah. Just like we talk about these laws, this is talking about commoners, peasants, and servants, or even when I was in a commoner energy or seen as a high priestess before I knew what a high priestess was. But again, when I was born, when I was coming into this awakening or this ascension, this is already as an empress sitting on the throne. Can't nobody fuck with me, whatever it is. And somebody trying to knock me off that pedestal. That's what this is. But let's read about alimony, because a man by law is required, especially if there was a mutual agreement between these people, for this person to not work. And whenever they did try to work, that man or his party, because I didn't have a party, these people must have had a party, and it must have been my party that you was using. So you use somebody else's own body or children against them. So all your children that you use against me, they're already going to be taken to their father's house, which is your house or somebody else's house, because I don't know what y'all was doing with them eggs, and stoned to death. So if you calling yourself raising a daughter up above me right now when I'm in this energy, and that's somebody coming against me, or somebody saying I'm a queen on my throne, I'm rightfully, yes. That's what I'm saying. I am that. You see what I'm saying? Not on my throne, but I am the queen energy here. Okay, so that shit worked in the past or whatever. When all these other people try to take the throne, they only have a short time. Boom, it's a short time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to get everything. And the fact that this motherfucker is in a neuro leak and trying to use you as some kind of mouthpiece for him while they was in a marriage or they get in some type of situation with me, and that you know, even if I'm not no more, you knew about the separation or the divorce before I do, or this a group of women that's calling for a separation for a nigga that's dead, that was holding on to my fucking estate and my money, and you bitches is running around here spending my fucking money or doing whatever you doing or invested in whatever the fuck you doing to spy on me, you bitches is gonna die. Because we know in the Bible, that's what it say. If you want to use the Bible. But anyways, just let's talk, because I don't even think we talk about alimony. We talking about a whole estate. We talking about a trust. We talking about the alimony trust possibly here. But let's go ahead and stick to what alimony is talking about. All right. So this is a motherfucker that when you do get a job, they don't want you to have a job. They want you to come back home with the kids. Those are, it's like some type of contingency. All right. Many times this woman tried to elevate herself and you put her down. Even this time I woke up where gifts was supposed to be pouring into me and you cut that shit off. That's a problem. You don't want this woman to work with you, and you don't want her to be able to work for herself without you. Or you want her to be on food stamps or some shit, or you want meat, but that just ain't gonna be cutting it. That ain't gonna cut it. So yes, Beauty 9419, you zombified that nigga if he's still alive, took his brains out, and you're wearing his face or something like this. All right. And you're not no fucking comparison to me. This is family betrayal and the masculine. So both of you motherfuckers in your crew is gonna be getting the fuck up out of here. You're gonna be deported and leaving every fucking thing behind. And if you took my shit on an offshore account and you put it over there, it's gonna be getting gotten and brought right the fuck back here. So it says that alimony, we looking in the Black's Law Dictionary. Now we got this is by somebody named West, right? This is who this by. So again, that's how I know that the damn Gemini and this Taurus and somebody else. It's somebody else. We're not gonna go all the way there, that y'all was intertwined at one time. I felt it when they left my body and they one-on-one tried to take on the energy of this masculine, because I could see all these niggas in this masculine that's in the house with me at some point in time. Now it's just nothing there. But before, well, I'm saying like 3 years ago or something, before the COVID thing. All right. So it says comes from Latin alimonia, meaning sustenance, and meaning therefore the see this, I'm hearing somebody say, oh, why is your countenance falling? If you do right, don't you think these are people that's like, oh, so you woke up and you know that this is all a scam. Oh, we got you. But if you do right by the Lord, then no, somebody got to get it a fucking head severed. You see? All right. It says meaning sustenance, and means therefore the sustenance or support of the wife by the by her divorced husband, and stems from the common law. So this has something to do with common law. A lot of people are using that to try to free themselves or whatever, but I don't like the fact that it's common law. We still talking about commoners. So even the commoners couldn't teach me anything about any other hierarchy, okay, or Supreme Court or law or something like this, unless they were already behind the scenes playing with the Supreme Court and playing with the and playing with Parliament and things like this and learning about things of the royal. Now, how you showing up as a royal and learning these things without the actual queen with you? How you showing up without me there with you? How I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know nothing about this. I haven't taken any of the steps or anything, or I wasn't there when people made any of these fucking agreements. I wasn't a party, right? So even though we're talking about parties, all right, it says by all parties, right? Let's see what we're seeing when we're talking about these parties, okay? Some kind of agreements that are made amongst parties. Well, if I wasn't there, then this is not an agreement. This is a heist. This is a heist. It's not an agreement. It's not a contract. It says parties, okay? A social gathering of invited guests. So somebody didn't even invite somebody here. Typically involving eating, drinking, and entertainment, okay? Sounds funny. The Ramsey Snim. All right. Formally constituted a political group, typically operating on a national basis that can set, let's see, contest elections and attempts to form or take a part in government. Okay. And then we have here third person parties enjoy oneself at a party or other lively gathering, typically with drinking and music. So this could be like a, you know how people be having those listening parties? Artists, when they have a new album or something, they be having those listening parties. But I was thinking about like contracts, some type of agreements or terms of agreements. And it says terms of settlement is a document that sets out the agreement between the parties to settle in a dispute. There is no set form of terms or settlements. Terms and settlements can be handwritten or court or at court or discussions between the parties. So if somebody hired this nine of pentacles, so somebody got to fight back now. They thought that if they killed this man or got somebody out the way, then they'll just be with me, or I'm just going to accept this person or something. And then when they find out, you like, ew, I don't want to fuck with none of that. Now they're going to try to take this because they got some connections and try to put an innocent person that didn't know, that is finding out with this with their own guidance, their own intel, right? That don't have nothing to do with this shit. But these people have something to do with me. And you got to find out this way, and you have to speak or prophesy or relay messages or give messages or something like this in order to show and prove. But again, they're going to use this as some type of trying to say that you some type of that you are, this is like a testimony or something, but they're trying to say it's like your plea or something in court, okay? And like now, I don't think that this man has any power. They could be in a mental facility, in jail, dead. It's a group of people that was working with this person to hold on to my estate without me knowing who I was and what this is. So somebody was married to somebody, or their family knew that this husband was married to the wife or whatever this is. And they knew who I was. They even know probably who this person was or something. And they did not tell me. That's some type of betrayal. So yes, and when there's a betrayal on that level to confiscate something, that means I can take a hold of those things. It should be no fucking problem because of some type of betrayal. This would be an unconstitutional betrayal. All right? It would be unconstitutional. All right? Because again, when it comes to an agreement, a mutual understanding, also a mutual conformity agreement, okay, to please, okay, or terms of settlement here. All right. So I don't get to hear what these people saying, but it's like little whispers, or God is saying to say something about this today or say something about that. And this is how some of this stuff is getting shut down, because again, with the Rex protest precare, okay, the king cannot be sued, or the queen or the royal at the time cannot be sued, or nobody can't take nothing from this person. This person cannot even be in prison. And so again, what we talk about in the princes in the Bible, if you do a crime against a prince, this is one of the deadly sins. is to do something against a prince. So when I was a little, I was a prince. And this is what these people was doing against me the whole time by not telling me I'm a prince. I could have behaved like one a little bit, but I didn't know that that's what I was. You see? So it's saying here that the means thereof, okay, and support of the wife by her husband, and stems from common law. Now, there's something about these people. Let's finish it. It says, common law, right of the wife to support her husband. All right. Allowances which husband or wife by court order pays other spouse and maintenance while they are separated. Now, somebody could have been paying this, but they wasn't paying it to me. They was paying the person that they paid to go in court and raise up your hand in court, whether it's a heathen court or another court or FISA court or another court. You raise your hand and you act like you was me and you was not me. I can speak for myself. Why did somebody think in the first place that anybody, I could speak better than some of these people themselves? Okay. So why would you think that it was ever okay for somebody else to go speak about something? Oh, because you can't really take me to court. Because you can't sue me because you can't take me to court. So you took something else and you tried to downgrade it to a commoner's level discretion. And then you took something else in my likeness to court. And now, again, I'm not Moses, but I'm going to crush that motherfucking calf that you painted gold, or a golden calf that ain't got nothing on wisdom. That ain't got nothing on wisdom. It's a copycat. It's a black cat. It's a Siamese cat. It's something that they cleaved on to me in order to spy on me my whole life, or something like this. And you didn't even let me be a part of any deliberations that had anything to do with my fucking life this whole time. You had some fake for the past 25 years walking around with my fucking identity. Of fakes. I'm here. It could be up to 360 or 5,000 fucking people. This is a heist. If this didn't ring the alarms in the heavens or in the government, I have questions. Okay? Because then that means that y'all did something to a Lord God, or you cut off a connection, and then that makes me that here. It says order to pay the spouse, okay, maintenance while they are separated. So even if you separated 3 years ago and my lifestyle went down a little bit, somebody wasn't paying. Even the person that you left here as a stalemate was not paying what they were supposed to be paying. Actually, for the first time in 10 years or 15 or 20 years, I wasn't even getting my weekly allowance to take care of myself, to buy myself soap and things like this, and food. And the allowance for food turned into the allowance for everything. So I couldn't afford both things. And I thought it was just hard times. So again, we know liars can't make it to heaven. If these people was on some other shit and talk about, oh, it's just hard times, just bear with me. While I'm sitting here doing that, you motherfuckers robbing me of more money than you could even fucking think of. And then sitting here talking about, oh, I don't have money to get this, and I don't have money to get soap, and I don't have money to get that. Oh, well, again, I've never seen I've never seen a queen in my life with a job other than being a queen. So if God have me programmed to be a queen, it doesn't matter what the fuck you want me to do. You want to laugh. You want to say, oh, you said you was queen. Look, you working at Walmart, bitch, part-time. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm coming for your fucking head. Until my pockets is filled right the fuck back up like what it's supposed to be. Okay? So, like I said, it doesn't matter who the fuck is in the way. None of these people have no authority over me. So what does this mean if Trump was trying to get some kind of immunity, and there's only one person would be me that would have that type of immunity here on this soil right now today? You want to gonna give it to Blueface and Krishan Rock? And what? Jaden was gonna be is gonna be the vice president? Like, what are you doing? It says support up by her husband. Allowances with the husband or wife by court orders to pay the spouse, and maintenance while they are separated or after they are divorced. Permanent annulment. Okay. Because this person, I thought that it was a joke. But about 4 or 5 years ago, this person said, I'll kill myself or I'll kill you before I let you have any of my money. And I'm thinking, damn, we don't even, I mean, you got a little bit of money, but what kind of money? Only motherfucker say that is if it's like billions of dollars or something like this hiding that's at stake. But it's my fucking money. Somebody was being stingy. So if this is my masculine, then we talking about the jinn energy, or Muhammad was a jinn energy or a jinn spirit that y'all sent in to try to impregnate me that first time when I was like 18 or 17 years old. Then this masculine, this Derek was carrying the spirit of that Mohammedan energy, or these two was a couple, or they was in a marriage to keep my assets and my estate under their family's rule or something like this, and keep me out like a peasant. Is this what this was? Okay. So it says a permanent alimony, or like we could shake hands of a motherfucker waking up from some sleep for 20 years. We could talk about it on another level, but we're gonna talk about it like this first. So you see? It says you better let go of you. I told you to come up out of her. That means your family in some of these cases. So you better walk away from the motherfuckers you gotta pick today. Cause I'm about to get what the fuck belong to me. Shit. And if you turn the children away from me, you can keep them motherfuckers too. You understand? So it says here permanent alimony or temporary, um, pending a suit for divorce, a pendant light. Generally, it is. I'm sitting here on the couch, y'all. I'm just tired of sitting over there at that table. Restricted to money, unless it says generally it is restricted to money unless otherwise authorized by statute. So these statutes or statute or this could be the fact that it's my kingdom, not theirs. And if somebody feel like they coming back now since they see I'm making some leeway, or I'm clearing out the path by myself in a miracle with the strength of a mustard seed, you see, that just would be ridiculous. Without knowing all the information and just going spearheading ahead, not worrying about or thinking about pats on the back or who's following me or who is doing something with me or if I got it right or if I sound stupid or not. Okay. But it may be an allowance out the spousal estate. So this is something about some kind of, it says la chance, all right, versus la chance. And statutes and the state statutes which provide for payment of alimony only to the wife. So these could be some harlots or something that this person could have known, or these are just thieves that knew who the richest people was going to be in the future, and they just cleaved on us and just pretended like they married to us, and somebody allowed them, our government allowed them to do this. And this is more important than any of this other shit that we even talking about. These are just red dragons, or these are other, those are distractions. These are weapons of mass distraction for this day. These other readers and stuff that ain't on this shit right here. All right? That they know they go behind the scenes. They know law like the back of their hand. These people got this shit programmed and processed in their head. They just choosing to help who they want to help. Or if you're going to get them some ass or you're going to be their wife, then they're going to help you. That's not why God gave you those gifts. That's why it says that the eyes get single or narcissistic, or they want to only help you because they're going to get something out of it. Then pluck it out. Because when they don't have that energy or that juice no more, which they got from me or they got from God, or this is mana, all right? Then the way they're gonna feel once they got that high. See, a God, we get these spurts or whatever, and it ain't nothing really to us. We appreciate it and we let it go when it go, but you're not about to take it away, and then think you're gonna keep it. You're gonna take mine away. You think you're gonna take my eye away and then you're gonna keep yours? Oh no, that don't even work like that. It says for payments of alimony only to the wife. Now this is somebody that don't mind giving their money to whores, but can't feed they poor. Okay, or they wife that they made poor by stealing. Okay, so it's saying only to the wife, but there could be a lot of women that's getting some money off of somebody, or baby mamas and shit like this. Okay. It says been held to the unless the wife have been held to be unconstitutional. So it didn't say nothing. It's saying that if the wife was unconstitutional. Now let's go over here to what unconstitutional mean. Okay. So they saying the wife could be unconstitutional. So if I'm the wife, what did I do that's unconstitutional? And if I'm the husband and they stole my whole kingdom, then what did the man do as a wife, or looking at, not this nigga looking like a wife? All right. Which means why I was able to do whatever I wanted to do during the marriage, but this person tried to act like a perfect little person that went to school, went to work every day and just came home. But again, it could be in some of these situations, there's two of these niggas, and this one was out here fucking every girl in the world. You get what I'm saying? With that energy and hold on to that and just being silent about it. Because again, we could talk about people that that's why some people are quiet because that's why philosophical is so fuck because they could have said did the same thing with that girl Kelly Wagner, which could be philosophical or offspring of this person. Y'all, when we were friends for only like a year or whatever before these girls, but when they moved away, they took something of mine with them because of their Caucasian status. They took something of mine with them. So I was just like, oh, this is my friend. I have friendships. I talk on the phone with people. Hi, oh, let's meet up and go to the bus. Nothing more. And people was marrying me to these people throughout my life to take a hold of my fucking estate. Because they really knew when I came in town, that town was dead. That part of town was dead. I was the fountain that brought that fucking part. Even though I was a wallflower, I was the fountain, the silent fountain. A fountain is not somebody that's just, the fountain, those would be shooting all over the place, getting everybody wet and all that. Everybody, the fountain is a very subtle thing. It comes up, it springs back down. It's very calming and shit like this. It's something that it gives off an aura or something like this. All right. The fountain is not showing up in everybody's face and smiling in everybody's face, high five and everybody on the way. It's something that's just it's a spring. It's something that always is ever flowing, giving up some type of energy, which is a reoccurring of water coming in and going down and up and down. And it just doesn't bother anybody. It just does what it does. So we have, it don't have to be seen as that. It ain't trying to hurry up and be seen like, oh, when me and my friends show up in a party, who's the one that attracts more attention? Yeah, and where them niggas at sometimes, unless you'd have formed a coven with them, right? Where are they at the end of the day when you needed them? And then then how did you feel once that person that you was your best friend, but you always showed up for everybody else and treated that person less than or made everything about you because you could with that person because they really cared about you. When you lose that person, you lose a little part of yourself, don't you? Yeah. And then you start seeing that you ain't even really interested in all them friends that you used to have. And damn, these people can turn on you. Or where was they at though? Where was those 75 other friends that I made in school, those socialite type of people or whatever? Yeah, I can call them on the phone. They act happy to see me. We show up, we kick it or something like this, right? But you ain't never had a friend like me. So it says this allowance, okay, out of the spousal estate, okay? And this says, unless the wife is unconstitutional, gross alimony, lump sum alimony, palimony, periodic alimony, permanent alimony in the trust, the alimony trust, okay? A lump sum, so and so. So I don't want to read this whole thing. All right, but let's go see what unconstitutional. Oh, so they got this person with this Davis person because they family Davis in Washington. Davis and Washington. These are two names that was connected to this little familial group that was formed from me and this man meeting back in 1993 or whatever. Anybody that had something to do with our life since 1993, whether they was in this person's life before or after or whatever, this would have something to do with these particular people. Constitutional is in the law dictionary. So Davis and Washington. But let's see what this is. I don't know why the camera just went out. Okay. We get, hold on, I'm gonna move this over. Hold on, I'm trying to find something where I have a piece of paper. Because we usually in my law dictionary, I learned my lesson. I got to keep bookmarks and like certain things that I want to always come back to. Because there's something in here about splitting the mental of a person, and I can't find it. I'm so mad. I can't remember what word it is that I was studying when I found out that that could mean they were splitting people's personalities. Okay, that girl got split personalities. Yeah, you did me wrong though. Yeah, look, was sticking out the thing. You did me wrong though. Somebody trying to say that I did them wrong because they got all these people on their side, or they deal in telecommunications or with microchips or something like this, and they trying to say I did them wrong, but it's no, you did me wrong. Okay. Use MAGA to win legal game or Magni. I don't know what that says. No black prayer, mayor. I don't I don't know what that say. But anyways, let's keep on going here. So it's saying here, let's see what unconstitutional could be looked at. That which is contrary to the Constitution. Oh, so that's would be these people that would be messing with somebody's human rights or the opposite of constitutional. It says this word is used in two different senses. One, which may be called the English sense, is that the legislation conflicts with some recognized general principle. So, again, remember yesterday I kept saying it's the principle of the matter. This is no more than to say that it is unwise or is based upon a wrong or an unsound principle or conflict with a generally accepted policy. The other, which may be called the American sense. So, okay, we got the American sense. So this could be God energy or Gnostic energy. Like we have to depend on ourselves because for so long they've been trying to act like America, giving America this false something as the nation of the greatest, but we really been beaten down to a pulp if you really want to think about it. And they just gave us the impression that we was being so great, but they was bringing other people in the country to be greater. All right. It says is that the legislation conflicts with some provision of our written constitution, which is beyond the power of the legislative to change. So this is a Taksha's law, probably even. American Brewing Company. So what's my last name? It has brew in it. I'll just say that. A ton, right? So this could be something like this, okay? The US versus the American Brewing Company. This could also have something to do with winery or milk or something like this, okay? Yeah, so again, the cauldron or the bottom of this barrel is the bottom of those barrels get dry, but the bottom of this barrel don't get dry, motherfucker. We just need to know. I'm not wasting my time. Let me know what direction we going in so I can go there. I don't want to be talking about shit that I should have said a year ago right now. But I feel like anywhere it go, this is not a legit court case. So it's about waking, rising, realizing, and then speaking it, right? And then these people they're commanded to listen, or but it's kind of messed up because why you just ain't doing your fucking job? Why you ain't just doing your job? So I wouldn't be found unconstitutional. Maybe that's why we seen in the reading earlier that there is a masculine energy or something that is not from here. The U.S. is unconstitutional. You allow somebody from a foreign, with a foreign nationality or a foreign bloodline to come over here and try to rob me because you jealous of the lineage or something that I carry. You can't explain why I'm a brown skin, a copper colored feminine energy that is sitting in this power here. You thought to take the father and separate the father from the daughter or something like this and give him all these holes and these gifts or make this person take the jump or something like this or whatever this is you did so that the father would not teach me and he would teach all his hoes how to do something that he was supposed to only teach me, or y'all took the information, killed the father, took him, turned him into some drip of blood to keep y'all alive or something like this for a certain amount of time, right? Somebody's real feather or something could have been in some type of, I don't know, being kept hostage under the ground. I don't know why I keep on hearing that this is what they did to the real Trump. For real. And who's wearing that mask is that Uncle Jeffrey. When he went to jail and everything like this, that ain't where he really went. The family didn't tell me that that was my feather or one of my feathers or a father, and they did this. So this is like a bunch of people from the projects that's running our fucking country right now, and they're picking on the person that was able to build her family up from that to at least a middle class fucking to at least being a middle class familial, some like a middle class family with one income. With one income, motherfuckers would have been modeling their marriages and their relationships off of what we had instead of picking on the little things that we didn't have. You understand what I'm saying? Because it wasn't the best, but it was all right. I was willing to leave it behind if that's what God wanted me to do too. And I was willing to work it out if that's what the fuck I was supposed to do too. You get what I'm saying? So this nigga that think that you gonna walk up in here, kind of fall in love, not bash something up or whatever, and then you thought you wanted to have me or something like this, and now you like, I'm gonna go over here. No, the fuck you not, nigga. You belong to me now. That's what I'm saying. So what happened with Jean Benet Ramsey? You motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. If this man got two, and you said that your John, your daughter is with two very scary men or whatever the fuck this is, you was talking about somebody in their clone. And so I'm sitting here kidnapped all this motherfucking time and don't even know it. And what they've been doing is robbing me. Yeah, so I'm not unconstitutional. All right. And so this person would have been seen as unconstitutional. That mean that, yes, I'm taking everything from that nigga bitch. And if you thought you was gonna be with him after me and y'all gonna keep passing him around to family members or whatever the fuck this is, your shit is crushed. I'm gonna send your ass back to the water to your motherfucking daddy on a fork. Cause you're not gonna control me with no girl crush or no shit. I'm turned off by motherfuckers like you. You think you're gonna try to pull on me or this masculine or something to get what the fuck you want or put me into submission? You bitches got something all the way fucking twisted. I'm not the one. I'm not the motherfucking one. You had them men in the family do with that stupid shit, bitch. I will deport every bitch in the country to wherever the fuck they came from before you think you about to rise the fuck up above me. That's what the fuck we talking about. I'm that motherfucker, and I'm not even gonna have to get real loud. Yeah, somebody want to walk away now. They maybe because they're ashamed. They wish they could take you with, but they so ashamed of something about these people and the spying or whatever these people is doing. Okay? Yeah, because somebody not gonna be able to battle this or something like this, and now they heartbroken. Okay? So yes, I'm taking everything. Yes. And somebody tried to send me the song "Give Me Everything" earlier. Nobody. This is you about to be heartbroken. You can't fight this. You can't fight this. And even if you was fucking Mexico, okay. Neither one of you can fight this. You don't have the standing here. Whatever that shit in Alabama that if my best friend is claiming to be from Alabama, that was my shit too. I'm hearing that somebody was born in Mexico and they tried to give that person some standing or something by giving them some property in Alabama and say, oh, they came from or Arkansas, wherever the fuck this is, and then they moved up here. No, you didn't. Somebody was born in Mexico. And that's exactly where the fuck your ass is going for trying to play. And I don't think these people probably already there. You see what I'm saying? They already there with the money. And with these people from Hollywood that was going to Acapulco and spending all that money and playing around down there with John Ramsey's company, if that was even what that is. All right, we got somebody not birthing nothing with somebody because they are listening to these witches here. Somebody don't like what I'm saying and they think they're gonna win. They keep on going back to the drawing board. They lost all their money. They probably even got no money to go. Yeah, but somebody was a whole queen of pentacles in the upright. There was nothing unconstitutional that was going on. I was doing the work of my family and my father and your fathers and the feathers. I was not doing anything wrong, and that what a king would do, or a prince would do. Partying, kicking it, fighting, whatever the fuck, fucking. Yes, I was doing that. And nobody said nothing. And these people were spying on me the whole time. So whatever I was doing, this man already knew what I was doing. So why are you waiting? That's why you can't even do this, because there's nothing unconstitutional about it. What was unconstitutional is that you and your family were spying on me behind the scenes and you didn't even say nothing. You stayed with me still for 20-something years in a marriage. That's what the fuck we talking about. So you ain't gonna shoot. You gotta figure out what the fuck you about to do. Yeah, now it's your turn. I need to know what they know. I don't get whatever the fuck it takes. I need to know what they know. Cause I'm not going nowhere, and you ain't getting no motherfucking victory over me. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Cause judgment is here, baby. Judgment is here. You could have even killed, you could have even did something to this masculine, put him in jail or something, and then you sent another version of him in to be a celebrity, a rapper or some shit like this. So I don't even know whose child is whose. I don't even know who is the man. I don't know. I really don't. Okay? So very well, Drake could have been my motherfucking husband, bitch. It looked just like his ass. And then you put him in Hollywood, you put him in as a celebrity, and then you took the other motherfucker and put him down here in some regular life or something instead of me living a different type of lifestyle. Okay. And then where's the child then? Where's the child? You let 23 and me, God is 23 and me kill my son and then splice a son from my son and make her a son? So instead of chopping the boy in half, what you did? You chopped the DNA in half and you spliced the DNA and you made a son like her and then made this motherfucker think that's who was riding with him or that's who was hit with him or the love of his life or who was the, you bitches is weird. You bitches is weird, man. You fucking weird. This is not what's going on in heaven. All right? This is not releasing things this is what's going on in your filthy heads. I'm reading your fucking mind. This is your filthy head. It's in the frequency. You thought that nobody knew what y'all was thinking? Yeah, judgment is here. And you foreign. Like I said, you bitches don't have no authority. You had to splice off of everything that had come from me in order to even make yourself relevant. And like I said, you did things against the Holy Spirit, okay? And you're going to have to deal with it, all right? There's repercussions here. What you was working with the underworld to figure out how you could do something. Yeah, there you go. Whoever this man is, he knew if this was, because my person is a truck driver. So if they was calling me a big body truck at that time, then my husband was driving me. So if I was fucking somebody, he was fucking somebody. You get what I'm saying? Because they could have been in outer space or they could have been in the background. They could have been in some bunker. They could have been doing something. Okay. Yeah, this is what was going. It's the truth that's going to set you free. Not a whole bunch of lies and a whole bunch of kooks. It's the truth. God already picked me still. God already picked me still. And there's judgment on the underworld. Okay? Because you can't kill this one. Okay? Y'all thought it was Farrakhan that was talking all that shit about, oh, this is the one that not this will be the last one, or this is the one that nobody know. No, this is the one. This is the one right here. All right? This is the one. All right? No blade. That means the law. The sword is the law. The tongue, this is why y'all be talking online in those blogs and in those things. Y'all be having all them people in there using fake names that you made up, knowing who the fuck you talking about because you can't say my fucking name. Yeah, that's why it's judgment. But I know because I'm a Gnostic, I know what the fuck you saying. I know what the fuck you saying. Yeah, you still doing it because if I can see it, I can judge it. That's why I'm a different type of judge than what the fuck you got in the Supreme Court. And I'm trying to do the best that I can. You not. So who's over that? Who's over it? Oh, you got the foreigners over it. You took the people that you brought in here from other places that was programmed. Them people that you let back in here after Article 42 that got them snake boxes in their head to connect to up to 25 people possibly, and then mind control them to do their dirty work so their hands can stay clean. And I want the operators. If they not on my team, I want the operators and the motherfucking people that did it. Yeah, somebody put their hands on somebody. Okay. Try to take your gifts here. Or take my gifts. All right. King of Pentacles. I said what the fuck I said. Yeah, both of you motherfuckers gonna be out there in the streets. Not fucking playing with y'all. Somebody feels some kind of way. Because maybe this is this Auntie Christine or something. I'm hearing that Christine and PJ could have been more than friends. I'm hearing that Gail and Oprah is more than friends. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's more than friends now. What is we talking about? King of Kings. In the upright. Whoever this is that was only worried about this money or taking this money or something, you in the reverse. This is the King of Kings. And he look a little feminine in this thing with a baggy dress on. Look like a thrift store dress. Like me. With thrift store clothes on. Because you listen to that, the woman that somebody gave you, an Empress in reverse with these dark stars on top of her head. Down in the Delta. That's why all this stuff is backfiring and you can't steal no more. Because you foreign. You wasn't never supposed to be doing nothing like this anyways. And the family didn't protect me. They knew your lineage. They knew my lineage. They something did like, yeah. So again, you got your Empress in reverse and your foreign person. Kamala's offspring, 23 and me. All these women are obsessed with me secretly. I call out names from the beginning to the motherfucking end. I'ma still keep doing it. I'ma still keep doing it. Okay? You listen to those rocks. Yeah, and that's who's going to jail. This person, I'm hearing that somebody got, no matter if they got a big following, this person is known for taking on other people's identity. Okay? Yeah, the world in reverse. Because this is somebody that could be special to, what I'm trying to tell you. This is somebody that could be special to, this person keep, if this is an offspring, if they splice, because I know it's two blue faces. Now, if y'all splice one off of that person that I was with at 22 years, the version of this Taurus that I was with at 22 years old or something like this person want that feeling again that me and him had. But instead of going through this, because some of these people had already brought themselves back into a teenager. Instead of doing that, you brought Candy through that. You brought my best friend through that. You let this person keep getting brought into a teenager and go into these high schools and lick on these girls' kitty cats and bring more people into this coven over and over again. Instead of just going back like anybody would, but, oh, damn, my family ruined this or something. I got the power to do something. Somebody could have just brought me back as a teen and we could have just did the whole thing 15 years ago or 10 years ago when somebody found out this shit. That's who's going to jail or who was supposed to be in jail, but they sacrificed the blue face person allegedly in or whatever. But this is not the world card. This is not the apple of God's eye. This is Krishan is and I'm not saying that these people hate me. I'm not saying I hate them. There's something about love and hate relationship between them with me. I just am just trying to be aware of my surroundings. All right. But that's Queen Anne's. That's why this shit is going this way with the knighthood. But who is the ones that bruised the head of the lion in the first place? The knights. So it would be some confusion as what this is a whole ritual. You talking about John Bonet. There are other people that got hurt, raped, murdered, hung, all this other shit. There's a whole nother person that's more important than that energy in this case. So that could be the dark stars trying to see, the dark skies trying to see if I'm going to go there or not. Yeah. But the Holy Spirit, I'm telling you, this is cries of, look. The Holy Spirit, Queen of Swords, over this Wheel of Fortune. That was an injustice. Okay? And somebody is not dead. Or unholy. Or unclean. Even you put this hit. Okay? You don't want to talk about, because that's why you don't want to touch me. That's why you trying to always don't touch me or sneak me out or something like this and put a fake doll replacement for a couple days. And I'd be like, damn, it's Thursday? I thought it was just Monday. Because you took me on Monday and then you did whatever you did with me behind my back or while I was unconscious or something like this. And then you put the dummy in here for the other 3 days. And by the time I wake up, like, oh my God, it's Friday? And because that's when you brought me back then. And I don't recollect any of this. And the thing is, you're trying to act like, oh, well, that's back in the day, or we used to. No, you're doing it now. And the funny thing is, you thought that you got something else that was better or something like this. And yeah. And so it's time to, it's something different had to be done. All right. So somebody was just showing that, putting up them 2 fingers this morning with that reading or something, acting like you put them 2 fingers up, those 2 fingers about to be broken off in your ass. Because I ain't dead, bitch. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is the sword that speak for this man when this man is down too. It's only one. Yeah. With your crafty counsel. I already know what you was doing. The foreign elements that woke up on the foreign more bricks or whatever this is issues today, that's not the word. You don't mean nothing to God. You don't mean nothing to God. These are the people that refused to take what God gave them and wanted to choose what they thought was popular online or who got the most views. And you about to fuck around and find out. Because you thought that them bitches had a dirty mind And you don't know. Once it's warranted, motherfucker, don't play with me. Once I see you could take it there, it's on. I just don't harm people for no fucking reason. I'm not going to use my power or send out my energy to just do stuff for little stuff. Oh, he cheated, or oh, I don't need to retaliate for no stupid shit like that. But if you think you about to take trillions of dollars or my whole estate or something like this or whatever this is, I don't give a fuck if it's a daddy that you brought back from the damn grave and gave this person whatever this is. It's not happening. So these people want me to just go with the flow of what they're doing now. No, motherfucker, it don't feel right. I said what I said. And I don't want nobody that ain't connected to me. And I don't know exactly what we thinking about a situation to call me friend, associate, or no fucking body that's working for me or with me. Period. Yeah, somebody is a ten of cups, whatever. These people think that it is on their radar, on their timing, what they say when or how they saying or whatever this is. You're not even talking to me. I'm not conspiring with you or anything. And I feel like somebody's like in our dreams. Well, then you should have made sure that the same receptors is aware when I fucking wake up. Or else you just using somebody. Yeah, somebody could be unhappy here because somebody put somebody in some type of imprisonment, or they could be shamed of these people because of some kind of jealousy. All right. They did this to the son. All right. And then you're trying to take that 10-10 energy. You know that person could be the one that got the brain damage. They just took me and used me some kind of way or something like this. You know that that's the one that got the brain damage, but that's the one that you let him wear that Oprah skin. That you let steal my gifts. Because you was in the background with this person the whole time. And that could even be, that's why I said, if it's black, it's white. If that was a Caucasian version of Jean Benet, then the black version is the one that did it. And then try to put it on me or try to put it in my energy or try to match up with my energy. Okay? That's why I look a lot like that person, or that person look at that thing or that creature or something look a lot like me. And that masculine. Because you spliced that. You spliced it. Yeah, somebody was listening to this burning bush. The Ashleys and the whew. Yeah, that's what you did. You was listening to these people in the burning bush over here in the east of the garden, the political family. And there's the person in the midst of the garden that they not supposed to touch. But I see, it almost look like, I don't know what this white thing is right here. But it almost look like somebody reached their hand out to grab this from the back and their arm got cut off. Yeah, that looked like a hand. It would look weird. Or that's a hand coming from this pinnacle, grabbing around this wand right here. Okay? Grabbing around that wand. Like, bitch, this mine. Yeah? Yeah, then we got the ace of wands right behind that. It's easier to deal with or something like this. Because like I told you, somebody don't want to be seen. Yeah, that's why I said, if somebody got this divorce, is that what you did? Because we've been seeing this in a lot. Yeah, then pay up, baby. I love you too. Go ahead and pay it. Okay, pay up. I got some things I need to do, man, to get to work. Go ahead and pay it up. Somebody ain't sad about it either because they know they the reason why the sun is in reverse. So that's why we got the the 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody not sad about it. They want you to have stuff. Somebody wants you to have whatever you're supposed to have or what I'm supposed to have. 6 of Cups. All right. They can't wait to get out of that contract with that person. But you with the Empress, bitch. Who convinced you that you got to stay doing anything for a motherfucker besides me? I don't know. The moon? All right. You might not be able to be my husband no more, nigga. But you could probably be a knight when you make it right. Yeah, something is hidden. Somebody just thought that they was going to walk off and they knew whatever this recovery was, I would never be able to recover from this or whatever this is. You was giving this shit to you was trying to marry a cousin or this cousin trying to act like they married, but they dumbasses killed you first or something like this. So now you can't even do that. Now the baby that you got is just going to be like on child support. I mean, it's going to be on food stamps because you did something too fast. Y'all did something too fast when you try to sacrifice that person. You did something too fast. You did. And because you were sick, you did something too fast. I told you. These are commoners trying to fuck with my regal, royal, supreme lineage, which I'm the only one, but you decided to split it amongst them other family members, and even the ones first that wasn't even the father, wasn't even my father. I keep saying my grandfather's seed, or they not like that person. The wheel of fortune and the up, they not wealthy like that person, like me. They're foreign. They was created in a chop shop or something in Arizona or in Africa or some shit like this. And you let them steal my gifts and act like they're more gifted and then put them to work on their feet to make it seem like, oh, look at them. They out there hustling. This person just sitting there crying. Well, shit. If I don't know what the fuck going on, there's nothing. I could just leave my house right now. Oh, what should I do? Should I go to this greenhouse? Should I go to the courthouse? Should I go to... You have to have... Everybody needs some kind of help sometime. Even Pac knew that, but these people is hypocrites. Because these was the motherfuckers behind the scenes trying to hold on to something. Because at one point they wanted to have me some kind of way on a team. Or when I went in the underworld, I would go here, here, there. But, it was a waste of time. Because I don't even think I go into the underworld. Justice, right? Justice in reverse. But now it's in the upright. So I know one of them masculine energy ain't that Brooks. Because Sophia went out with that light skinned Brooks brother. I talked to the dark skinned Brooks, the one that they said was not that cute. I talked to the one that wasn't that cute. He was nice though. I liked him. He was nice, but he was the first guy that was not that attractive that I talked to when I was younger, probably like 14 or 12 or 14 or something. I just liked him. He was nice, I think. But even this Tiffany energy, that must be that other person now. But see, that's what I'm saying. It was the sister Sophia, the play sister Sophia that was in the gang. So I'm wondering when she joined that gang, did something happen to her? I wonder did they, and then they split me. They trying to say I'm a forever younger and they split me from the group, but I don't think that that's true. No, it's not. There's somewhere in between or something. There's somewhere with this energy here. Now I'm starting to think that they had cloned me and they tried to act like I was in a gang, or I was also thinking the 1010 energy. The 1010 energy could also be Nina. Okay, the 1010 energy looked like a splice between me and Nina. So if my dad was in a relationship with this mother, and in the background the aliens or the other underworlders were splicing. They could have 10 10 10. Okay, karma any 10 10 could be a splice between, but all of this is illegitimate. They wanted to be born off the grid, right? So you don't get to come back on the grid and use our court system, and you can't take me into your court system because I'm not unclean, because I'm not holy. I am the holy one. I am that one. So you can't take me into your heathen courts. You cannot. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but you are grouping up against me, trying to make me have to stand my ground and use what I know or what I'm learning or what I'm finding out to separate myself from you when it comes to legalities. You see what I'm saying? Because it said we bleed the same. Yeah, maybe the fuck not. I'm not saying I'm better. You're saying you're better than me by grouping up against me and try to hold me back from things that belong to me and stealing from me. So don't try to cry wolf and shit like this. And don't try to play victim when I'm telling you what the fuck God is saying to me. I never acted like nobody fucking didn't. You separated me and targeted me. And I'm not the motherfucking one. I don't give a... I may not understand the outer limits or why I'm able to communicate or why people speaking to me that ain't speaking to me or whatever the fuck it is, but I'll tell you what. I'm a motherfucking man, woman of my word. And I ain't never snaked no fucking body before in my motherfucking life. And I'm all about handshakes and looking people in the eye and talking to people in their face or something like this. I don't know about this new thing that opened up where I could communicate with people that's not there, or I could pick up on what somebody's doing if they're in a courtroom, and I might say something that might be able to turn something around for my... I don't like that. I don't like that. But you act like we didn't. You act like... And nobody never could make no kind of nothing talking about I treated any fucking body differently. Even if I'm a royal and I'm all this shit and I got all this in my I was in the project sleeping in that water bed at my grandma's house with 1,000 roaches crawling all over the place, just like all the rest of my fucking cousins. Better get the fuck up out of here. And still having fun and didn't turn my nose up at nobody or nothing. When my aunt, my younger aunt, when they were sleeping in that other room and she got bit by that rat, I was in that fucking, and I used to be scared of mice and rats, and I was up in that motherfucker with them. So I don't want to hear it. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Because again, it's so stupid because whatever you're doing is not affecting me. It's not affecting me like you think it should. So you the one that look insane. You keep trying to do it. You're not affecting me. And with the gale force winds, if it's not on my side, then I don't know what. My mom was not supportive of my pregnancies. She didn't fly up to see my babies or nothing when I had my babies like she did my sister. She didn't. It wasn't like that. She used to cry to me about my sister not talking to her, so on and so forth, and like this, but I was still talking to her, even though we had a kind of shifty something or whatever like this. But I never really did nothing against my mom. It's just almost like there was a calling on my life that this mom wanted to experience. That's all I'm saying. Or a version of her. It could be the forever young version of her. It may not be the one that's in the Truman Show right now, but this is what that is here, okay? And this person snuck in and took over something, my men, my whatever this is, or with his brother or something like this. Okay, and now people are saying, oh, this mother is better, but I don't think that that's the case. I just think that this is what somebody has been made to think. Yeah, some pimp juice. She only want me for my pimp juice. Nine of Pentacles. But I said this mother is not above me. This mother is about to be condemned, or this mother is about to be dissipated. All right? This something about some marriage or something, or some union in reverse here. Even if this has something to do with this Alexander energy or something like this, and they trying to say I wasn't at my mom's wedding with him, so I don't know. Maybe this person wasn't, and maybe this man, there's something else about past lifetimes or something, or maybe this was a feather of mine too that she was with or something like this, and there's something like I don't know. There was something left to me. I keep on hearing something about Houston. Okay. Something like that. A slight decline. What is this? I'm telling you, somebody's mother is using your youth and their essence or something like this as if it's theirs. I feel like somebody's trying to say that something is declined or something, but this is not true. It's a forever energy here. These people are scared of this mother or something like this, but I'm telling you, you better fear something the fuck else. You better fear God. Somebody's getting drained of their energy. This is why there's a decline in energy. Or somebody want me to think that my soul been taken. Like, all this is just false narratives that people is throwing at somebody. I told you, if a man can't meet you where you at and communicate and be with you on that level, there's no decline. You never really had me. You've been experienced half of me. If you got to drug me or knock me out and take me somewhere and experience me, you never experienced me. I would know it if somebody experienced me any differently. I've never made love in my life. I've never had real sex in my life. I've been with people, but I haven't had a real intimate moment with somebody ever. That's how I was programmed. All right. 3 of Cups in reverse. That's why I'm still going to be a virgin queen. These people is in reverse for something they did to the sun. They don't want that same thing to happen. I promise you, if they did something to me or they try to buzz me in the head or something, the heavens opened up and shit got shook. They don't want to see that happen again. That's why they was working so hard on cutting off or making that iron dome or that firmament with AOC. Because these people also know what happened to Jean Benet and me. Or this Sarah energy, or this is Sarah's band, okay? Where somebody did something, and it's kind of like, at that time, Somebody was the shit. There was no questions asked. People was behind it killing over my energy or something like this. Now that might be something that they're not doing anymore because you let these others in, or you let these other things that's the author of confusion, or you confuse nigga. That's all. Yeah. Telling you somebody was draining somebody of their energy or something like this. That's what that white crucifixion is about. It's funny how the people's name is the whites, ain't it? And how the Pope look a lot like Jean Benet Ramsey's mama. Because who was the real Hierophant at that time? Yeah. Yeah, you're not stealing nothing else no more. Foreigners. Foreign to the situation. You're not holy or not. That's what I'm saying. The strength card keep coming out in reverse. You're not a part of this. You have to just be out. This mother is not a part of this, but they wanted to consume a certain amount of power from me and leave me out of the loop. So I don't know how shit happened in if different realms and different in the ethers. They didn't want me to know how that worked because they know that this mom would be kicked the fuck out if my energy showed up full in effect. The mom and the dad would not have no power here. They were not. And these people stole so much, they are scared to let me navigate or something like this. All right. Yeah, this is why they keep on going in this energy here. Okay. Trying to sit here and try to make somebody not look like a mother. Well, I'm not supposed to be right now. I'm more in my masculine energy. I'm supposed to be doing something else. But like I said, you're foreign to the situation. Or these foreign women are not good mothers. They don't know how to do it like the American woman know how to do it. And now y'all finding out that. And now you don't want to be a devil towards somebody no more. Because all the good, they try to convince you, say, oh, look at all these women. And the women was like, yes, sir. I will do anything. I can scrub your feet. I will cook your food. I will. And then as soon as you married them and you got them in it, just like, as soon as you married them, shit like this, then you start feeling weird. And then all of a sudden you scrubbing the floor for this bitch. Listen, I told y'all what was going to happen. I told you. So somebody don't want to be a devil no more so they can keep their money. No, nigga, that's it. It's out. I want to pick something else. I want to pick something else. I hope somebody is at peace somewhere. Okay? Because I want to pick something else, nigga. I'm sorry. I want to pick something else. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like there is somebody behind the scenes, though. They doing something else and everything like this. And they feel like they born free or something like this. Or maybe I'm born free. I don't know. All right. 6 of Wands. But somebody thinking that they born free and they not. This is not a victory. Judgment is coming in. You're going to have to still stay. Just like it say in the Bible, the person supposed to be doing 6 years worth of work or whatever. And then they supposed to get something and then be able to move on. I didn't get mine. And you definitely ain't about to get yours no more. You ain't even did the 6 years of work. You was working for somebody else. You was using my money and resources and working for somebody else. And that's why you're not getting the victory. And that's why the shit is off balance here. Okay? You was working with my resources and everything. And this fake ass Empress in reverse. This mother stealing from the real Empress. When you had a brand new thing here. Listen. Justice in the upright. Somebody is mad. This is just jealous, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is this competition, nigga. That's who this is. That's who this is. They want to be the head of the show or something like this. You know, they want to be the one, whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? This can't even take it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to be in full control. I don't even respect a motherfucker that's supposed to be working with somebody and you done took the whole mission on by yourself and left that nigga out. That nigga got to be more valuable than you if you even went that motherfucking far with all these people. And it got to be, this person got to be better than all of the motherfuckers that you working with for y'all to go on doing some stupid shit like this. You get what I'm saying? That what it looked like to me. All these motherfuckers look crazy. Yeah, somebody think they about to walk away or something. No, the fuck you not. And whatever states is holding these people, you about to see some repercussions. Yeah, you ain't protected no more. Even Hawaii. Yeah. 7 of Wands, they not going to be protected. Anetta, you're not about to be protected no more. Where was you at, Anetta? Patricia, Anetta. That said you was my mother, but really Jess Hilarious is your daughter, and then you gave that money or whatever to Bow Wow and Jess Hilarious, and now Bow Wow got that clone, that clone that's holding my energy. You know what I'm saying? And again, it doesn't matter. If you over there and I'm looking at you and I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. That's a problem. Don't ever be on that situation where I'm like, what is that? It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Somebody's not left out in the cold here. It's a fucking problem. Like I said, um, so they could cover themselves when they come knocking on the, yeah, with this money. Yeah, what you did here. It was a bad idea. Now you getting somebody getting rejected or to reject this person and still use their stuff because they not dead. Somebody in the Queen of Swords energy. Somebody else is being enlightened. And then we just had, what is it, Ten of Swords? Because, oh, the Chariot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if this is sisters or clones of Jasmine, okay, which is Fantasia, Just Hilarious, and there's some other energy out here that could be resembling that energy. Okay? Because y'all the one did something to that man. Y'all did something to that boyfriend when he was coming to visit me in my dad's little apartment thing. You did something to him back then, and you kept him there in North Chicago, and you turned him into a wolf, or you turned him into something else down there. Yeah, spying here. The one that looked like Michael Jackson. I don't know what's his name. And then one of the masculine looked like me. That could also be who you did something to harm that person. And then you made them into an angel, and then you could have gave them something of mine, like my wings or something like this. But I don't know if he's supposed to be my man or what. Or is that the one that wanted to keep me dead so that they could have my position in the heavens or something? But I'm seeing a son of David in the upright, okay? So again, I could be the son of David, but this person could have been created in another country. And that's why they sent the hitman on me, the son of David in the upright. Because y'all planned already for the foreigners to have more power than Americans here. And that's why if Christ didn't come back, okay, into the kingdom, there was not be anybody else left. Because these people was unprotected. Even the son was unprotected. They left the son home alone. Now, home alone, I just seen that song. That could mean that these people are supposed to be at the gates, but they haven't been at the gates. And then they say, what you need? I heard this like 2 times out of the last 5 years. What do you need? And I say what I need, and they don't give it to me still. Because you just wanted to dangle something in somebody's face. I'm so tired of you motherfuckers, I promise you. Ain't none of these my real family. You just holding on to it to hold on to some kind of honor or something like this. Or some type of permissions or something. And it's called, these are the traffickers. This is the dark web that we're talking about. So now do you want to go ahead and research what I'm talking about, who I am? Well, there's some people, I heard it the other day. Go ahead, open your mouth, tell the people. I don't know if it was Jacob and Israel. Tell them the truth. They're not doing it. Yeah, that is not this Queen of Swords eternal energy in the reverse. That was in this marriage. It's not this person. So you try to take me out of the marriage and put this eternal because that's who y'all been fucking with behind the scenes. I promise you this bitch don't have nothing on me. Sexually or otherwise. Could be Moses or El Chapo's daughter. Yeah, heartbreaking. Because I feel like, somebody could have been sacrificing or pushing this child off to the... But that's what it's supposed to... People saying I'm stupid. No, this is supposed to happen. It's some things that's going to be pushed off where it's like, okay, you stupid because he did care about you more than everybody. It have to happen. It have to happen. It's like a American eagle pulling off all the feathers so that they could live 40 more years. It's something like this. It had to happen. It had to happen like this. It's to let motherfuckers know where you really don't stand. It's where you really don't stand no matter how fucking much money you got. Yeah, these witches is in reverse here. Okay, they could have been getting some type of checks or something like this. Okay, these women, 3 of Cups in reverse, but it's about to come to the rightful person here. This is what's being unveiled here. Yeah, because somebody was trying to be stingy, or now you could be stingy in this. That's what I'm saying. See, and then this it's warranted. When I'm gonna be stingy, better believe it's warranted. It means that God did check the souls of 100 motherfuckers that was getting something off of me all this time. And now I'm about to get it. And I don't have to give them 100 motherfuckers nothing. Because I seen what you wanted from me. See? Maybe it's 50 checks that somebody had to get first to say, oh, this nigga still going on with this, ain't they? Oh, yeah. And we got enough evidence now. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, we got an Emperor, okay, in reverse. All right, we got I'm a Rider by DMX on the radio right now. We got an Emperor in the reverse here. That could be spying on someone and then somebody about to go to jail. Okay? Because of some type of death. Now, I don't know. I ain't going to have nothing to do with this, but this could be like a masculine getting rid of all their clones or something. Now, these people bragging about what they doing, but this shit ain't even on my radar. I'm not being told to do anything. I'm not told to be doing anything. But this could be the problem. But it's like my team should already approach me. Yeah. See? It's some Americans too, or some indigenous people here that wanted the sun in reverse. And now they about to get in this situation right here. Okay? Because this ain't the true American. Somebody could have lost their head or they about to lose their head. Or they already did. Already did. It's what I say. So people only combating what I'm talking about because they think that they've been following the wrong leaders, false prophets and false priestess and false leaders. I'm telling you what I'm telling you now. Telling you what, look, you're not going to be getting that money or something coming into you no more. It was supposed to go through me and I was supposed to make the decisions about who in the kingdom would get something. Not you. You just giving it to anybody. And there ain't no, that's what the final decision was. It ain't no going back and forth. And so you might well hand that shit right on over. Because they ain't getting it. I said what the fuck I said, man. You wasn't helping me. It'd be funny if these girls rat around me. Girl, we know that you didn't know that, we cleaved on to this or we attached on, but we the ones that know how to make stuff move or something. La 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 da, woody woody woo. No, you didn't. And you messed up because this is a son of David in the upright. And that's why you cannot recover from this, from whatever this is that you fucking did with this 9 of Pentacles. Now, this bitch just sacrificed all y'all, shared my gifts with you or something like this, and sacrificed you. And she going on to a 2 of Cups. So you talk to that bitch, not me, who you try to pretend like was me. Danielle, Aqua Bougie, and these people like, oh, we care about us. I could hear their energy for some reason. After I watch these people, like little shit be coming in, these is all liars. Yeah, this is the most high energy right here. So somebody's going to get this 2 of Cups maybe, and then you're going to, or I'm going to be the most high or something like this, or I'm moving up. All right, yeah, America or Colombia or any of these powerful women. Astarte. Yeah, there's a Hierophant energy in reverse here. Somebody that's more than a friend with this masculine. It could be this, supposed to have been a lesbian. Okay. Maisha or whatever, or somebody like this. And I just equate that relationship because when I met my boyfriend, he had a best friend named Maisha, but she was like a stud or whatever. And I didn't think nothing of it, But again, when we first met, before sexual energy started to enhance between us, it could have been a girl. Alchemy and you could have been a girl. I think she a boy now. I think she went through the transformation, but there was something funny about that situation. And this is who, when I first met, that's who came in before we wanted to touch each other on the private parts. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So the Maisha girl, if this was R. Kelly's niece, then this could have been somebody that was a boy. It's these people could have been transgender, is what I'm trying to say. And before I came, but if I'm a virgin when I met him, right? So that means before, like I said, it was like a year or something before we start doing it, probably. Okay. And so it was some time before we start actually doing it. Okay. So during that time when we was kissing and stuff like that, before touching start happening, I'm pretty sure if they went through my Akashic records, they knew to send the cousin in to start getting us aroused on sex and talking to us about how it can be. And then, they took her out and put her in the background so she could record me, go off and start having sex. Yeah, instead of, so that's when you turn them from ladies in waiting with me to handlers. Yeah. And that Nisi cousin or this Ernest or whatever, because we all know, I hope we all know. I mean, we're not saying nothing. We saying nothing, something. So this is Bud. So this Bud energy or something like this, there's something like all the fathers had a pay homage to me their daughters or their children was jealous of that. And this is what this whole thing, these niggas could have killed their daddies and replaced them with something that they can control so that they can be in control. So that these people don't worship God or worship me as a God or something like this anymore. So, yeah. So the boy or whatever like this that everybody want to know whose child is this, that's one of Ernest's splices between Ernest and my husband. Huh? Between Ernest and my husband. That's the more alien breeds right there. Look, in reverse. Chariot in reverse. It's going back to you. All that shit y'all was doing to try to make me look unattractive to this male by letting these people rape and pillage me when I was just a queen of pentacles, just doing my own thing or something like this, raising my family, it's coming back to you now. Yeah, because this didn't kill me. It only made me stronger or more attractive or something like this. Now people want to experience it in a real life. Yeah. So there's some untouchable thing on somebody's life for them to go and water the garden on another level here. But it also has something to do with something. But I think somebody's gonna try to breadcrumb. So you can't have that man. I can't have this man in the middle, whoever this is. That's the new bright idea. Cut out the middleman right at the jump. I'm the king of kings. What the fuck I need a middleman for? Whatever protection is on these people, take it from them and give it right back to me. You get what I'm saying? The fuck, who is spending time sitting in one spot being used to please other people and there's no pleasure or no finances, no growth, no stability, no nothing coming from what's going on? That don't make no sense. Somebody's protecting someone here from maybe a hitman, okay? Or somebody's protecting a hitman, okay? Maybe this person is coming out to try to kill me. They're going to come finish the job. There's secret transport routes. Where if your energy was good back in the day, they was transporting us in the middle of the night. Yeah, this could be a Queen of Wands in the reverse that could be falling. And this person is coming for a King of Cups. But I feel like this King of Cups this is like goons a little bit. This is somebody ready to, okay, we was in this, police energy, nice guy just sitting here, or like military or something, but now somebody get dirty. So either they throwing something dirty at this person's back, or they doing it behind their back, or this is people that's willing to just, it ain't no taking your ass to jail when you come for this person. That's just the end of your fucking life, depending on how you come. Because I was saying my children that is holy or whatever, or my children that is innocent or something like this will be going to heaven. But they put all the children that was going against me in heaven. And now they think they run a thing in heaven over their mother, which is God. Bitch, somebody done lost their mind. Somebody done lost their mind. These might even be my children. These might not even be my children. These are the children of these women. So we got to have the story told, not like they got it written in those history books. We have to have it told in real time, the live story. All right? So somebody think that it's gold, but I'm telling you, can't nobody do shit about it. Can't nobody do shit about it. Look, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody want to make you free so that they can sit in your spot or something like this. They like somebody saying freedom in this day and age is a good thing. It really might not be. I mean, maybe these people are going to have to fight. Yeah, the Fool card in reverse. But there's nobody higher in the royal court than me either. There's nobody higher in the government than me either. It's just the not knowing what's going on right now. But imagine a bunch of criminals or something that hijack your stuff. It don't matter what they get the motherfuckers out of there. Whatever you saying is not what it is. It's not what it's going to be either. The Targaryens are over, or whatever this is that somebody is passing over here is over these people here. They made their way out and above and into something here. But this is the real power here. Okay? This could be dark energy or shadow energy here. Some kind of group, some kind of secret, forever group or something of a bloodline here. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got America in the tower. It's coming. They done had enough time to play around. The Bible might say 3 years or 30 years, something. We gonna cut that shit short if it's still in the mix. Cause no, it don't make no sense. We caught it. You caught the disease or something. Why are you still letting it go on or whatever this is? It makes no sense. Okay? Not gonna cry, not gonna shed no tears. All right. Ace of Cups person is in the reverse here. They could be going to jail for doing something with somebody's money, being stingy and dealing with these witches in reverse, or some dark witches. This could be a John the Baptist mixed with a. This could be John the Baptist mixed with Mohammed. Okay, Mohammed could have been being two-faced at this time. Could have been being two-faced at this time. Yeah, but this is false judgment. I'm telling you. If somebody think that they're gonna be able to be stingy like this, it's gonna have to happen. I'm telling you, about to get that motherfucking tower for spying too. Yeah, trying to catch somebody up. Yeah, and still being greedy. Okay. Yeah, it ain't no going back and forth. It's coming, motherfucker. I'm not playing with y'all. This is a couple of men that I dated from 1990 something to two, and they trying to act like they don't know each other. Either they knew each other before I even dated them. It was a setup. My whole life been a setup. So everybody I dated serious, or the four people that I actually really cared about with my heart at one point in time, through all the other niggas, the four people that I actually really cared about a little bit. These are the motherfuckers that linked up behind the scenes and took the four parts of me. There's four masculine celebrities that also is another part. They the dark end, and then there was these other people that was gonna be walking the earth doing shit in my likeness. But it's still me. And then they wanted to discard me after that. And then say women shouldn't be able to speak, or women should not be able to do this or talk in court or something. You the women. You the motherfuckers from another country that was not supposed to be coming over here and saying shit about me in my court. Or in the UK. So if we're talking about the return of Ur Uruk, that's in the UK. But that's through me. That's through me. That's through me. Yeah, chariot in reverse here. So I told you, look, we got renegades on the thing. These are the ones that did this to the world card energy, or to America, when she was standing in her energy. And these people are I about to say, it's time for y'all to be sat down. It's time for your mama and them ain't gonna whoop your ass. I'ma have to. It's the Eight of Swords here. Okay, these people, some of these kids, these never be royal, so they don't want you to be, so they record you and shit. I told you the tower is coming. The tower is coming. These flowers and all these people doing this unnecessary. You did it to the wrong person. That's the only thing. You did it to somebody that was dear, or you're doing it to people's children or something, and that's what changed this whole thing. The forever youngers are supposed to be able to deal with themselves, because they all still look really young. They're real immature and stuff like this. But they started messing with people's or maybe they have to be with people that can rear them or something. That's what somebody's trying to do. Okay. But it was false judgment, I'm telling you. Thinking that I'm not gonna get what belonged to me, or since you was not being able to be royals, that I'm not gonna be able to be one. Wheel of Fortune. This was a hate crime. This, a lot of people had something to do with Jean Bonnet and whatever happened. So I don't know why people saying, "Oh, you stupid for saying this." I could say whatever the fuck I want to say. God said, He said, get it all out. I want to know. I want to know. Yeah. What did I just say? Death in reverse. Death in reverse. Somebody did not die, or they did not kill this person, or something like this. Death in reverse. I'm telling you, got unholy on here. Death in reverse. They're trying to say somebody's unholy because you died, or they try to give you a disease or something like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got the Strength card and the Queen of Cups. And now the Queen of Cups is about to be getting breadcrumb. Yeah, because somebody getting up out of the mud here. All right. Mm-hmm. Also, there's a fake sun here. Somebody was wisdom is in the upright, even though she's in reverse. Because there was not a something is outweighed. Somebody is not the real. Somebody's name is Wade. Somebody could be real bright skinned. This could also be who Dream Daddy is. I remember a boy named Wade. No, two boys named Wade. Used to live around where I was from. Yeah, this is the truth. Somebody, I think one went off to be a one went off to be a priest or a pastor or something like this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, somebody was breadcrumbing somebody the whole time, man. About what though? A two of cups? Dang, the whole time. Because of a world card energy in reverse. They wanted something, they wanted a bad girl. You was too good. They wanted a bad girl. So I know now, okay, I know that they're not trying to put the Brooks boy on. See, but that's what's crazy, because I wonder if the Brooks boy is the that's the crazy thing. I wonder about that. Yeah, two of swords, man. I wonder if this is the dark magician. That's the truth. Somebody is relentless. The two of swords, relentless. At no point in time was these people gonna do right, and you want to convince me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They thought they killed somebody. They saying you unholy or I'm unholy because they thought they killed somebody or they thought they killed me. But this is not. Look, the craftiness. I'm trying to tell you, these people got put. This make me think about the window. Something was protected when these people tried to sneak in this window. Yeah, somebody protected her or me. Because this was behind it. With the black legs and the green shirt. This is how they seen somebody. And the King of Wands in reverse was busting in there trying to get something. Two of Swords. But see, this person is only going to get that tenderness when they step up to the plate. And when they come, somebody got to be like a, even if it's an emperor, it's like a knight in shining armor. It's like an immediate something. Somebody can't walk away from something. You know? But I feel like this is like what they're cool with the versions of me that don't speak, but that's unclean. That was the bright idea to make something like you and just pass it around or something like this, so that wisdom don't get nothing. That's what this is. No healing. Wisdom will be. It's almost like her chakras will be at a standstill, like a doll. You know what I'm saying? Rejection in the reverse here. Somebody don't want to reject somebody anymore. They want to go to calmer waters and give back and forth with you, but it's really breadcrumbing. And somebody going to be spying the whole time or something. It's like a new prison, or somebody trying to put you in a new prison camp. And now judgment is being called on these people. They're just trying to get you to a new prison camp or something. This is what's being uncovered here. Somebody's like, oh, just come with me. And it's a new, yeah, because there's an emperor in the reverse here. All right. Somebody wasted too much time or played too much. They cashed out over a high priestess in the reverse. They didn't believe what you said. They thought you was being, when you gave them a message, and now they heartbroken that this person ain't no good or they unhealthy or something like this. Because now this nigga ain't got no money or something like this. And you was sitting here when he was down trying to tell him the whole time that trusty pure sword was trying to tell somebody. It was not trying to kind of talk down on them. All eyes on me, and I don't got the cleanest house right now. I don't got the best clothes or nothing. Why would I be talking down on somebody? I was just saying what needed to be said that people scared to say. I don't understand. So some kind of battle is about to be over. So somebody could be happy at least. Okay? I don't want to have any stain. I ain't participating in nothing. I don't want none of the stains. I don't want to be one of them people that got to be in this team because you got this, because you got some herpes or something. I think they could have did this to somebody's sister or something like this is what I was hearing. They did it to somebody's sister or with these witches, and they just can't have you getting out of here without a scratch. These are people that as soon as they got to the end of something, they fell down that one trap and they almost got it. And I done ran back and forth through this motherfucker 2 or 3 times, and you still trying to hold me back from moving on to something. No, that's not happening. It's like somebody trying to keep your legs strapped in a thing or something. You didn't even do nothing wrong. I'm not doing it. You trying to be successful. You're moving towards success. You are success. And somebody is doing something forcibly. Now, again, they say rejection is your protection. And I really don't care if people think I'm lazy or I don't have a job or I don't want no job or whatever. My problem come with you think that you could put your fucking hands on me or you could do something like this or whatever. And you're going to sit there and try to keep everything from me so I can't make no movements forward. That's like somebody got $60,000 in the bank and you need $1,000 to start a business and y'all been running this family together all this time. This motherfucker act like they don't want to give you $1,000 or $2,000 to start a new business, whatever, venture or something like this so that you can get a little bit of a leg up. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while this might come, and every time I've done it, it's been successful. It's just been other things in the family that made me put that down for a minute and focus on something else. Or there was danger or something, or people were, you know, something was becoming kind of dangerous or something and I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I put my money into something, it was a success for a certain amount of time. Yeah, but it was these people ruining it or something like this, and that's the truth. And that's why, again, that's why judgment is here. Because somebody wanted, I'm telling you, I keep going, when I say somebody wanted, it's taking me back to when I had my store. And while I was pregnant, I was getting ready to open up my store. And I had my little daughter, the littlest one. And something, when I say somebody keep trying to stop, something happened. Something happened at that fucking store, man. Something happened. Look, birth, I don't know, behind, like, I don't know. That was some kind of birth here. New birth, I don't know. This was something here. All these people were brought back and given Lucy juice, so they're able to engage and joke around and communicate on another level. I'm like the only one that don't know fully. I can't. It's like looking at your past and like there's spots missing or pieces to the puzzle. There's blotches here. You got to wipe these things off to try to get the full picture of the scale. So this is like I'm far behind. These other people know who they dated in the past. Like they laughing. They're like, yeah, she's so stupid. She don't know or something like this. They've already been able to make all those connections, new connections, plant seeds here, there, whoop, 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 whoop. But no stone should be unturned. Something could have happened here. Okay? In that damn store. I don't know what this means. I can't see whatever it is. Because I had that daycare. I went and got all my stuff to have a professional daycare, home daycare in Illinois. And then all of a sudden, look, we wasn't even thinking about moving. Then he was saying, oh, we got to move or something. I ain't about to be dealing with this. I don't know if it was something about like, I don't know, because we was paying our rent on time. And I don't know what, but somebody, it's like some beef just came out of the air. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's move towards this direction or something like this. But I didn't think that we was going to find an apartment that fast. But I had just finished everything for my daycare license. I got the free food program. I took the CPR class. I got the license. I got everything done. And then I started getting a couple people bringing their children or whatever like this, friends that I knew or something like this, or my cousin them. I started taking their children in or something. And then all of a sudden, boom, we was moving. And I couldn't take my license with me. It's always was something. Like, honestly, now I can see. So the whole time when I was babysitting, I wasn't spending my money. I was just stacking my money. It was only a couple months that I was babysitting. I had like $4,000 or something like this saved up. And so when we bought our first house in Kenosha County, I was like, man, he just spent all this money on this house and everything like this. Ooh, and You know what? I don't care. What I'm going to do with the money? I think I was saving up for a tummy tuck, mind you. Oh, you got to get panties, Goose. Go get your clothes on.
No.
Yes. No. Oh my God. Hold on one second. I was saving up for a tummy tuck and I had $4,000. Okay, right out the gate. I don't know how I spent. I don't know how I saved that much money. And because, hold on one second, y'all. The hell? So I had just, like I said, it took me a couple months and I saved up like $4,000. So when we moved to that house, all right, I kind of felt bad because I'm like, well, I didn't really contribute anything, and I gave him the $4,000. I just said, you know what, just take that money I got in the bank, because I don't feel bad. I feel bad. I don't have much to offer, right? But I did make this $4,000 that I was saving for my tummy tuck. Just take it, okay, and just use it on the furniture for the house. Oh no! Oh, this bathroom is so nasty. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Bun, you gotta go get clothes on with your mom. So yeah, that's what happened. And so later on, a little bit later, is when, hold on. So a little bit later on down the line, so the children, okay, those children grew up, everything. And then a little bit later down the line, that's when I think I asked him, I was like, hey, just give me like $2,000 or whatever. I'm about to open up this store. And I figured everything out on my own. And I opened up the fucking store. And I had it for a year. But it was just not, I just wanted to see what it felt like. It was not enough customers where it was tucked away. And it was really bad over there. Like I was having some guys giving me a hard time over there. And I had to bring my daughter every day to the store. You just about to close it down because that's dangerous or whatever. That being, you just going to have to close it down. Because that man talking about when I said, oh, for lunch or whatever, you had to come back, and he put his foot in the door, and he's like, I'll be back. I'm coming back in here. And he was trying to kiss me or some shit through the door. I don't even know who this person was. It was this weird random men that used to come in there and just do weird stuff. It was the first store. And like I said, that's when I had to stop going there. But I just wonder what could have happened. I just don't know. And I don't know why I'm thinking about that nice man that rented it out to me for $300. Like, that's what I'm saying about, that's the difference. So if I knew that there was like a coven of witches that was following behind this man and ruining shit, that's another reason why something, or they weren't able to do the same thing, or these people could have been in the underground. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but but when I'm hearing somebody, so somebody could have said doing something, and they could have put that version of him in jail, but that could have been the gateway for these other energies to be able to come in and use me some kind of way. Like if they moved the Taurus out the way or the Aries out the way, and then they had the Aquarius. But that means that I was in Empress energy then. About that time, I already had went through High Priest, didn't even know it. And so I don't know what's wrong with the Aquarius. I don't know if this Aquarius is a star and they used to be in like the spotlight or something, but people like me too or something, and this person felt like, oh no. Because the man that they give me, the stalemate, never changes really. Not that much. You know, not that much. There's no substance. Every time I grow high, something finds a way to chop me down when I'm attached to this person. So, you know what I'm saying? That it's something unconstitutional. It's something inhumane that these people have been doing. And I'm not one of those, oh, they try to keep a black man down. Well, I kept a positive attitude, but now when I'm looking at the whole thing, I'm like, no, it was some outside forces. It was something else doing something. But the whole time, I was just taking the blame. I was like, damn, I guess that worked a little bit or something like this, and I'm just moving on to the next thing. What else can I do? You know? I wasn't looking at it as woe is me. But something happened in between that time and that time, because that man that was sitting outside that house with that envelope in that car for a couple days, he came and just sat. And I'm like, why is this man? And then I said, yeah, some man keeps standing. And I don't know if he went to say something to him, and he got the envelope instead of me. And they found out that I was inheriting something. And then they just took it back to their parents. I was like, man, oh, I didn't even know that, you know, Shalonda is this, whoopty-whoop. And somebody just took it. That's just what it feels like happening. Right? But again, at that time, the real masculine that would have never betrayed me could have not even been around. They could have swapped it out or got him in trouble or something, so that they get somebody that would be able to, that would want to betray me. A version of him that would want to betray me for whatever reason. It could be an earlier version. The dude that got hit in the mouth, and he could have got embarrassed and he left off the scene out of the Truman Show, and they replaced him. And he came back at that time to take something from me. Okay? So that's up for the Secret Services or something to find out which one. So I'm not no lousy bitch that didn't pull my weight or didn't hold back when I wanted something expensive or something, because I was understanding that he was doing everything on his own. But if I would have known that the family was making bank off of me, and one day they was going to pull this nigga out from underneath me and leave me with nothing when they stole my whole identity, that's a problem then. And you can't you can't have two gods. You can't have me and your family, or me and another bitch that's like me, or something like this, when I'm the motherfucker that got the wealth, that's supposed to have the wealth. That don't sound right to me. And I had to find it out this way. And it's not even a point like, oh, I had to find out from other people. Well, other people in the tarot community could be talking about it, but I didn't realize it on that level. But I had to figure it out myself. And why are you doing all that? I'm not even no fucking troll or nothing. I'm not no money hungry person. I'm not nobody that's like, oh, I'm gonna take you for everything. I'm not even. I think he said something like, yeah, my mom was like, yeah, you gotta make sure you do something, or you something like this, like kind of like trying to say do something dirty. And maybe I should have, but I'm not dirty. If I was gonna leave him or something like this. But these are the same people that was helping him or helping them then. You know, it's something weird like that. You didn't help me, You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga end up in a family with some other bitch in the family or something? That shit would be weird. That would be weird. And the whole thing is, these people is foreign. Or they don't have nothing to do with this, or they're foreign to this nation. I was their way into this nation. And you think you're about to send me away? Oh no. That's weird. That's strange. And then you got these little bitches trying to lip box me. They're not even supposed to know nothing about this. This supposed to be sacred or amongst a family. And you got these little bitches in here trying to tell me something. You ain't even. Nobody even approached me about nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even approached me. I don't even know the whole full story. This means that the government or the United States and some of these other places have gone against me, even probably Canada, because they don't think that I know, because I will never be able to figure out the whole thing. Like, no. No. Somebody should have made contact already is what I'm hearing. Hold on one second. Somebody should have already made contact about whatever this is. Because that means that all the children that was created would be illegitimate. None of them would ever be able to take something from me. They wouldn't. Because even if this is the marriage, this is not the same person that I got married to. If this was some type of Vatican, what is that marriage called? Something marriage through the Vatican or something. That's a forever thing or something. If that person passed away, that's not. This child is maybe by a magician or something that came and created that seed. That's not even by the same person. It's not. Right? That's not even a person that was, if they snuck a Vatican marriage in, which would be in a marriage forever, that's not the same person. They put that person in jail, or they locked the real protector away in order to leave me open. And this Aquarius, they probably wouldn't even want to be with me. They would have picked a girl that looked like she looked dressed or something like this, better or whatever this is, the golden calf. So they trying to say I'm the golden calf because my skin is golden or my skin is copper, and this dark skinned girl is not the golden calf, but that's who they dip in gold in this ritual, and or it's that Shanita girl or something like this. That's the golden calf that was supposed to be crushed. It's not me. So the crushing might even have something about like embarrassing me or humiliating me, and then feeding it to all these people and bringing people into the country and giving them cell phones and putting an app on there and letting all these people watch me and clown me or something like this. This could be what they did to me, but the reason why I'm not dead or they can't cause an ending is because I'm not the golden calf. I'm the real thing. Or I'm not the fake tablets or the tablets that was repaired by Moses, and we don't know what the paperwork could have said after this person got it. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck the paperwork. Even when John, what is his name that passed away within the past 3 years after Ruth Bader Ginseng or whatever her name is. It was a black guy named John that passed away. And and Biden them said, oh, we had to take the paperwork in for a couple months and read it and get an understanding. Somebody changed something. And so if they're even talking about they found a body of mine that's more, that the DNA is stronger in or something like this, they have the wrong people handling that body, or they're doing something here. Because with transhumanism being the way of the future or something, they would just be able to basically switch me out for a body that would be more. These are these races that we're talking about. They have no choice. They're supposed to honor this. Okay? And they're just not doing it on purpose. They have no choice. Because these girls are jealous, because with the energy and the essence, and if they found my old body that they killed or something like this and I was able to wear that, it's just the truth. You see what I'm saying? It's just the truth, what we saying here now. I don't know how I know this stuff. You know God got to be telling me. I can't. There's no way for me to know it. There's no way. Because I haven't even been conscious when these people take me like Uncle Bern. What is it called? Uncle a weekend at Uncle Bernie's or whatever. When they knock me out and take me these places or something, I would not even be able to know. I would not be conscious. Hold on.